I didn't even ask them to do that. Hey, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue. We are here in Tampa, Florida. It's a little bit of a gloomy day, but it's warm, so no complaints here. Tried to wait till it finally stopped raining. And I was just in the tiger tail barn checking out all the rest of the enrichment that Aaron and I will be handing out tomorrow for Valentine's Day. So I thought I'd just sit here and give you guys a little zen moment on the back half of Tiger Lake while you guys share this in groups and on your pages, tag each other, alert everybody that we are live. I wanted to check in with a couple of the cats that we moved or briefly saw something with last week and spend a little more time with them. So I was gonna check in with Alethea, Beecher and Diablo, Gilligan. I didn't get to see Jinx go on vacation, so we might pop over to see him. All right. Well, you guys are sharing, so I am going to go ahead and spin around here. Head into the sanctuary. Not very far to go now that Miss Alethea is right here. I've heard that all three of the cats that, well, I guess it was only Beecher and Illithia that moved. It was just Diablo that got a new neighbor. I believe they're still waiting on poop from Gilligan. Just don't think he likes that enclosure. I don't know what the answer is though. Let's see. I don't really know where she's been hanging out other than probably under her coolaroo and under that platform at the end. But if you guys missed it, last Thursday we moved Alethea home from Funcation, and then she went to the very last cage in Outback. So you can see her signage followed along. So let's see where this girl is. As you can see, you just saw the same view Alethea has, and there are tons of birds for her to watch. You can take the girl out of the country, right? That saying, only with a coolaroo. There she is. She always laid under her coolaroo in her last enclosure too. Hi, Alethea. So they've all already had breakfast, so we've got some full bellies here. And it was very rainy overnight and this morning, so I'm sure everybody's just kind of in low power mode. Here come all those noisy birds again. We're seeing firsthand the type of enrichment that Alethea is getting. Wow. So a happy belated birthday to Deb from yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember what day it is. Today's Sunday, right? The big game is today. If you guys missed that, Duchess Tiger also chose her winner for tonight's game.
Yes, but I will be at food prep in like 30 seconds if that's where you are. That's fine.
Look at her watching those birds. Oh, is she gonna get him? Well, I'll give it to Carol. She was not wrong. This Serval especially really loves watching the birds on the lake. So I'm really hoping that when the rest of them get moved out here, that everyone will adjust very well, just like Alethea. She's eating, she's exploring, she's doing well. She really likes laying under that platform, which is probably feels just like home again because she used to do that in her other enclosure too. So she's got her platform and got her coolaroo. She seems like a happy girl. Good job, Lily. Alethea, you're so silly. Where are you gonna get them? We offer the cats tons of enrichment. So they have natural enclosures. You can see lots of grass and foliage. They have platforms, they have dens, they have coolaroos, they have toys. And they get this natural enrichment like the birds and the bugs and the lizards and frogs and things like that. And they get daily enrichment like spice tubes, spice bags, perfume tubes. They get seasonal enrichment, so pretty much for almost all the holidays. Pumpkins and watermelons, Christmas trees. Just no climbing the cage, okay, lady? That's not allowed. It has really healed my heart a little bit to see a cat out here in these enclosures again. Right? Such a young, vibrant spirit out here. So I want to say welcome to anybody who's brand new to watching these lives. I know last week it looked like we had a lot of new viewers. We definitely encourage you guys to ask questions. I end up answering the same questions about 100 times a week generally. You're all right. I mean, you don't quite fit, but it works, right? Oh, she's hilarious. Maybe a bigger coolaroo. I don't even think they make them bigger than this one, but it needs to be a little bit taller, I guess, not necessarily bigger. And I just wanted to say I really, really appreciate everybody who watches these lives all the time. Our regulars, when you guys help new people learn, I understand it can be really frustrating when somebody joins a live and they're like, do you pet them? You should pet them. Why aren't you petting them? Or really just any of the top 25 questions that are constantly asked. I know it's easy to kind of lose your patience, but make sure you guys are always giving people the benefit of the doubt and helping educate them. You're gonna know pretty quickly if you do the kind thing and you know, take your time explaining and you answer all of those questions. You're gonna know whether somebody's here just to cause trouble or if somebody really wants to learn. So I can't thank you guys enough for always taking that extra moment to try to teach everybody what it is that we are doing here at Big Cat Rescue. So a lot of people just don't understand, and it seems, again, like everybody has about the same 25 questions. And yeah, it gets tiresome repeating yourself all the time, but if you even have one breakthrough a week, then that's amazing. So definitely, and if you're having one of those days where you just can't answer the same question again, then just don't. just don't. But let's always try to be kind and give people the benefit of the doubt in the comments when they do ask questions. All right, Lily. That was very fun. We just showed everybody why you moved out here. Lots of fun things to look at. So let's venture over and go see her previous neighbor, Diablo, check in with him. If you are new, I'd love for you guys to alert people that you're new, and that way they can definitely be watching if you have a question. Uh-oh, it's starting to get darker again. I thought I looked on the radar and it wasn't supposed to rain again, but guys probably saw last week as well that we moved Jasmine out to vacation. I'm sure she's been having a blast out there. If you guys are ever wondering why she gets closed into the roof section every single morning for breakfast, it's because she is notorious for taking her food out and about and baiting the birds to come in to try to get it from her. Oh, she's taken a page from Duchess's playbook here. She's got 2.5 acres to be in. And she's in this lockout over here. Hi, lady. What are you doing in there? I guess you're still in the roof section, but still. She also does the same thing when she's in her home enclosure. We close her into a roof section versus an open air section because she will take the food out into the open air and just kind of leave it, and then there will be like 1,000 birds that show up, and then she's chasing the birds or the birds steal her food, and we just don't want those games. We just want her to eat her food. So she's just in a feeding lockout that we don't even use. It was there because we used to have 3 tigers, the Texas tigers, that lived together, and when they would come on vacation, they would each need a different feeding lockout. And now all of our cats are solo in the big cat department, so we use only the 2 on the other side over there by the camera. But for some reason, Duchess and Jasmine both like, actually Kimba did the same thing. They all lay in this one. I don't know why. It's very silly. But she's in this 2.5 acre vacation rotation cage for the next 3 weeks. Such a goofball. Christina, I'm not totally sure what you mean if we're assigned certain cats that we pick. I'm not sure what that means, but there are assignments for operant conditioning. So if you are signed off and certified for operant conditioning, the committee for that will assign people cats for them to work with. There are enrichment lists that we go by as well, certain cats each day that get certain types of enrichment. But other than that, the cats usually pick the people they like the most. So I might pick a cat I really like and they might not pick me back, as far as like they'll come right over to see you and hang out with you all the time and do cute things for you that they don't do for anybody else. But we're actually going to drive by Gilligan, so I might stop at him first and then we'll go over and see Beecher and Diablo. And then we'll probably wrap up with Jinx. This won't be a super long one. I'm going to try to get as much as possible done today so that tomorrow, squirrel, Aaron and I can spend a lot of time. There was like 19 pieces of Valentine's Day enrichment still in the barn. So hopefully tomorrow is drier and we will just do some wandering around and handing out some cute stuff to some of the cats. Here's a Gilligan. Hi, buddy. What you doing, my sir? Hi, kiddo. Up and about. What are we doing? What are we doing, cute butt? Of course, he's gonna go all the way over there. And if I follow him, he'll come all the way back over here. I think he just laid down over there too. How am I supposed to see you? There's Big Den in the way. He is such a brat. Let's see. We'll give it a try. Worst case, he's gonna walk away from me, and that's fine. So Gilligan's a good, for instance. I chose Gilligan before I ever even moved to Florida. He was one of the top cats that sparked my interest online, and then I looked into it and discovered that there was a volunteer program. And you stay there, I won't come any closer. Oh, buddy. sadly, he's the last remaining one of that group that I chose. And as you can see, he doesn't really choose me back. He did for a short while, and then, bless his little heart, he had to have his tail amputated. He's been caught and moved multiple times. He's just like done with us. So, where'd you go? Hi. Out the other side. Yep, and back that way. So unfortunately, none of us, not one single person here, is currently on Gilligan's person list because he's just mad at all of us. So my understanding is now that he's back out here, he's still being picky and he's still not pooping regularly. So I just don't think he enjoys this cage, but I don't know. He got over all of, like, he went through a similar situation when he went on vacation. He was out there a couple of weeks and got totally better and everything was fine, but so far he has just not gotten over this move. Hi! Hi, cute boy. There you go, that's fine. I can zoom from here and we'll just look at you through a plant. That's fine. Most cats here, it does not bother them to move around. There are a few that it really stresses them. Apparently Gilligan's on that list. But I don't make those decisions, so I just have to do my best to stay positive for him and his situation and come out and tell him I love him. And whoa, what was that? That was a big water bowl. I'm gonna have to walk back by you though to get out of here. I'm trapped over here. I'm trapped over here. Here, I'm just gonna walk by. I'm not coming to you. I'm not coming to you. Hi, cutie. You look pretty cozy. You look pretty cozy, sir. Yeah, it's like when it rains, it pours, because cats that start getting picky, or cats that, it's like a few of them get backed up like that all at the same time. It's like they have a meeting and they're like, okay, things have been calm for a while, let's go ahead and stir it up. You know, Running Bear is still being picky in the mornings, but by the end of the day, he's usually eaten his whole diet. Won't be surprising to me if he has a health checkup soon. I know Kali is still on that list to be seen. What a good boy. Is it just too much space? I think that's the most heartbreaking thing for me. Is when we rescued Gilligan, he was in like basically one of those basic dog runs that you'd see behind somebody's house that is just like a chain link fence with a roof on it. Barely enough room to do anything. It had a plastic like child's play picnic table in it and like a plastic den. And he was in Kansas, so you know that that's just brutal winters and a lot of crazy storms. So he had like no protection from the elements. The entire cage was just feces. The only place he'd get out of his own feces was sitting on top of that picnic table. And it was like a little Fisher Price, like kids picnic table. I mean, just no enrichment, no space, no cleanliness. And unfortunately, like, because that's how he lived for a long time. I mean, he came here and got a nice cat-a-tat, of course, but it's just one of those things where for some reason too much space seems to be very overwhelming. It just breaks your heart because he should be in the wilderness of Canada and just able to roam hundreds of square miles and hunt and mate and claim territory. But somebody thought it'd be cool to have him in a backyard menagerie. So whether, I'm not totally sure his origin as far as where he was born, but if he was born in captivity, he was never going to go free. If he was taken from the wild as a cub, that is just makes me very upset. But yeah, if you ever want to learn about Gilligan and Gilligan's Island Rescue, you can definitely look into that on our website. We still have Lovey and Ginger and Marianne and Mr. Gilligan here. They were all taken from that horrible, horrible place. All right, sweet boy. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. You hang out. Make sure you eat today. So I don't know for a fact if they've just not found poop for him at all or it just hasn't been consistent. I think we were waiting for consistency before we moved him out into the open air. All right, sweetheart. Thanks for hanging out. I really was gonna be sad if you walked away from me again. Can't blame him though. He's been through a lot in the last couple of months. Okay. So let's head over and try to check in with Diablo and Mr. Beecher. Once again, thank you guys for all of you guys that join us and hang out with us through our whole lives and share them and help out in the comments. Really appreciate it. I know, of course, lots of other places are doing a lot more lives now, so it just means a lot to me that we're not losing more and more of you. I realize that we haven't rescued anything new, but the ones that we have mean the world to us, and we're constantly trying to make improvements for them. We want to, there's a Beecher! Want to give them as much space as possible, so we've been expanding like crazy on the enclosures. Hi, buddy! Hi, Beach Boy! What are you guys doing over here? Do you like your new neighbor? He's like, I like this grass over here. This is exactly why I asked them if we could put you here. So you guys know Beecher was also on that constipation list. He'd been eating palm tree leaves, and I believe he was starting to eat the stems a little bit. So got him backed up a bit. So regular old grass should be better. Do you have any kind of report for us? Have you and Diablo become friends yet? You guys friends yet? Meow. Meow. Oh. What's on your head? You got like a cobweb on your head. And a really big thank you to everybody who's been sponsoring cats this month. If you missed it from January, we have started taking the list at the end of the month of everybody who sponsored a cat. So we have already done January's. You've still got the rest of February to sponsor a cat at bigcatrescue.biz. And if you do that, you are going to be entered in a drawing where we will send you something free from the cats. Hold on, my stabilizer's acting weird again. Vibrating in my hand. I mean, without you guys on this Facebook, like, you guys are my job, you know? Like, you guys have become my family, and you guys are like the reason that I'm here at this point in time in my life. So getting to bring these cats live to you guys and into your lives, my lives into your lives, just means absolute world to me. So I certainly, of course, panic a little bit when donations or viewers drop, but I get it. People have lives and people have things that come up. But I'm actually approaching 4 years now as a staff member, so each and every one of you guys are just like super, super important. Beach, what are you doing? You almost act like so much grass, so little time. All right, let's try to find Diablo. Is he in his little house? Yep. Hi, cutie. Do you like your neighbor? All right, there's that cute little face. Ooh. Your darn 2x4 wire. Hi, sweetheart. Have you talked to Beecher yet? Are you like, you gotta have a, oh gosh, your wire is just so tough. It is like impossible. It's impossible to see you in there. It's impossible. Did any of you guys watch the Catterday Walkabout? I guess it was yesterday. And if so, if it's not too much trouble, if any of you guys can let me know which cats they gave Valentine's Day enrichment to, that would be awesome, because Aaron and I were trying to figure out, we're trying to literally spread the love, and we want to make sure that everybody gets something, but we don't want to like necessarily repeat the cats. Hi, sir. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know that $20 have been donated. I know I stopped doing our keeper tour and feeding tours, which was a really big source of revenue, because it's been really, really impossible to get enough time and people to do those. So unfortunately, we've been missing out on those Sunday donations, so I would really appreciate it, right? Hey, you! This is Beecher again. If you couldn't tell by the grass eating. Diablo doesn't really do that, but... Yeah, we don't really have anything too big left for Valentine's Day other than what Afton handed out on Thursday. I know. So it is just like little tubes, little spice bags, and then there's a couple things that are still more for the small cats, nothing like massively big. Did Simba Tiger get anything that you guys saw? There was one larger piece, and I thought that might have gone to him, but I wasn't here to see it, so I don't know. Hi! So that's what Aaron and I will be doing tomorrow afternoon sometime, so I will most likely come in and try to get all of my rehab responsibilities done first thing so that we can then go live and hand out some vacation. Yes, vacation with Jinx, he did get a heart. So that's what I was trying to think in my head. There was like a medium-sized heart that went to Jinx. Max and Marianne got an adorable table set up that had, it looked like Lady and the Tramp. So it had spaghetti, breadsticks, a bottle of wine, super cute. Flint and Nabisco got a big box that had really cute hearts on them, kind of like the candy hearts that had cute little sayings on them. Okay, so it sounds like it was just center cats, so I guess we'll be trying to hand out 2 front cats. Where is it that you like hanging out? Where do you like hanging out? Raoul. Hi, cutie. You feeling better? I'm glad. You gave us a scare. Quit eating that. Those are sharp. You don't want to eat those. I think my teeth are sharper. Okay, Simba wasn't on a lot of this. I gotta figure out where that enrichment went then. It might be in her office or something. So much to do, so little time each day. All right, let's walk over and try to find Jinx, and he will be where we wrap up for today. If you missed any of the lives from last week, you can definitely rewatch those at dailybigcat.com. Oh, his little heart is soggy. I don't know if he played with it or if he just got excited to be out in all this space. Let's see where he's gonna be. He might be all tucked away. I don't know which den he's in, probably the back one, but since I'm here, I'm gonna look. Not that I can see. Oh, all the way in the back. Go figure. Hiding in plain sight. She does very, very well. Hi. Hi, my handsome. Hi, my handsome guy. Oh, what was that? The first noise I've ever heard come out of you. What was that? That sounded more like a hack. That was very hacky. That was very hacky of you. Hi, sir. I hear you. I hear you, Cyrus. You making friends with Cyrus next door? Hi, buddy. Is that boy talking? Are you talking back? I would laugh so hard if Cyrus teaches you to talk. Is Cyrus teaching you to talk? He's not scared of you at all. He's not scared of you at all. I hear you, buddy. I just can't come back here without seeing that boy. As soon as he hears my voice, he just starts yelling, right? Two of my boys together? How is my heart supposed to take this? How is my heart supposed to take this? All right, well, we certainly can't not go say hi to him. We can't not say hi to my boy. Hi, best boy. Hi, best boy. I love you. Yeah. Tomorrow's the day of love. Tomorrow's the day of love. We'll have to make sure you get some Valentine's Day enrichment. Yeah. Yeah. There are two cats that my stabilizer just can't seem to handle keeping up with. And of course they're my two cats, Cyrus and Smalls. You're so silly. So you just aren't bothered at all by this giant black leopard. You just don't even care? What do you think of him though? You look a little more uncertain. A little more uncertain. You guys gonna be friends? You have a whole month to do it. You have one whole month to do it, sir. Well, a really big thank you to everybody who joined today, all of you guys that donated. Help us kick off our week right. Don't forget, you guys can go to bigcatrescue.biz and order downloadable Valentines. One of them features this handsome guy right here, Jinx. Some really, really cute ones. So it's a general donation and then you get a really cute download. Also, today's pretty much your last day, today and tomorrow, to go order your wine from One Hope Wine, where 10% of that profit is being donated to Big Cat Rescue. Last time I got an update, we still were only around $200 for the cats, so that was kind of a bummer. I thought for sure there were more wine drinkers out there, but maybe it's just me. I did my part. I ordered a few. You quit eating dirt. No wonder you made a croaky sound when you stood up. No wonder. Well, hopefully you guys all watch the big game and you get whatever outcome it is that you're truly wanting. And again, thank you to everybody who was brand new today and all of you guys who are not brand new but helped them see what it is that we do here at Big Cat Rescue. Make sure you guys have double checked your notifications. I know poor Deb even, she's literally works here for Big Cat Rescue and all of her notifications were turned off randomly. So that does happen. I've started checking mine weekly because there's a lot of times that I don't get notified about stuff or I just don't even see a notification. Something's really screwy, so make sure you guys check those and don't ever miss a live here at Big Cat Rescue. So take care and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Day of Love. Lots of enrichment to hand out. All right, boys. All right, boys. All right, one more cutesy. One more cutesy. Hi. Chin. Mr. Dreamy. Mr. Dreamy. All right, say happy Sunday. Happy Sundays. He's like, you get 3 trills and that's it.